In this video, I'm going to talk about CIS30A exercise 5 in lab 1. In this exercise, you're required to create a Python program that prompts the user to input his or her height in feet and inches. So I will be able to take it in decimal to make it easier for everyone. Then we need to take the input value and convert it to meter. So to start, I'm going to illustrate this program in Tawny. So first what we will do is we will go ahead and have a user height variable that will store the user input value, but in this case I wanted to parse the input which is entered by the user in text as they input the value and parse that into a decimal, so I have to type it as float. So in this case what we do is we would convert it by using float, and I touch a little bit on this in my lecture video when we're talking about data types. So the user is going to input a value and we wanted to type it as a decimal, and using the type here would allow us to convert that to a decimal value. Then next what we will do is we would take the value in feet and convert that to inches. So the user height variable is going to get updated by 2 inches by multiplying by 12. So at this point we are doing inches conversion. After that, we use a round method to round off the user height to 2 decimal place. And we can also use format, but in this case, since the chapter or the lecture talks about round method, I wanted to implement that in the program so you can see. So we would update the user height by rounding it to 2 decimal place. Then we would print it, and this at this point it's in inches. Next, in the program, we wanted to convert that into meters, and so we would take the user height in inches, multiply it by 0.054, as that would be the equivalence to the meter. And then we would again use the round method to round that off to 2 decimal place. Then we would print the user height in meter. So when we run this program, it's going to prompt the user to input the height in feet. So I'm going to test it with 5.4 feet. And it's going to tell me that I am 64.8 inches and I am 1.65 in meters. So then if you wanted to check, you can check with other conversion calculator online. So at this point, you are able to create a program that convert feet to inches and inches to meter using arithmetic operator, compound assignment operator, appropriate data type for conversions in Python. We're using round and print method along with the input method to create our program.